We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. The tight end going in motion to the left. Throwing right away on the game's first play. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. Jason Sanders on for the point after. Through the rain, the kick is good. The Dolphins will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Going to return this from the 10. Tight end motioning left. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Rolling to the left. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Jackson out of the pistol. Exiting the pocket right.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Pistol formation with Jackson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready. Watch out, Mr. 52 Blue.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10
strike.
at the 14
Check, strike. Set. Set. Go.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's third
Fight,
and
97.
7.
Ready.
On the carry is Achane.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Now, blue striker, black 40. Red, yellow, red, cycle. Blaster, 6, claws red. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They bring the tight end in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down.
Tight end on the move left. Second down. Jackson. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a screen set up for Achane. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
Set, 6, red, yellow, smash, red. Set, cut.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level,
45.
you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Jalen Waddle.
Striker, 3.
Brings
Red,
up 3rd
yellow.
and 5.
Hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now Sanders on for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll send their tight end left.
180. Hands up.
A first down throw for Jackson. Headed left, buying time. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
This a mess on the offensive end. He goes out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards on that play.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Here we go. Red, black, ultra. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. But I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. On first and 10, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson now on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Now Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
On Achane. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So after one, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Red, 38. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Needle blue. Green Jack. Drill green. Rail, yellow. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Ready. Smash. Yellow. Set.
Achane is in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Tight end motioning left. Here's Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
To throw is Jackson. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Report.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Here's a run going left, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the
It's a
ground.
gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 1. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Report!
They'll send the tight end in motion right. On first down, they'll go with Tootin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second down and 8. On the zone read, it's a give to Tootin. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard. They'll run the zone read here on third down. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Jackson looking to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Here we go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Jalen Carter on the tackle.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Is on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 17-yard
Field
line.
slot. Edo Blue.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Achane. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
4 brings up third and 4.
Set hut. 45. Watt Ultra. Go Ultra. Fury.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
On the ready.
Here's a
Watt
third
Ultra.
down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 52 blue. Hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Here's a give to Achane. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 2.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Set. 33. Yellow. Hut.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Claws red. Let's go now. Green Jack. 10 black. Ready.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10.
Right through.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Right. Right.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Motion man is the tight end going right. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Moving the tight end right. 3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Yellow, drill, green.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Here we go. Fury, yellow, blue, 32. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and
Let's go
6
now.
at the 10-yard
33.
line.
Check Fury. Ready.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting
that one taken in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Got his receiver on the... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On first and 10, Jackson flush to his right. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Hut.
A run out of the gun with Achane. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
From the 44 now. Here's second and 4.
Here we go. 22 meter. Black 40. Check smash. Check.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Here's a third down and 4.
And 4.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
At the 32-yard line.
Ready. Blaster. 6. Smash. Red. Hut. Hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. Frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. He's got it. That's Burks. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jaguars.
From the gun, Jackson. This one hauled in by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Tight end on the move left.
And 4 at the 50-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
A gain of 15. And a Jaguar first down.
Again, it's Jackson. On the move left. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Jackson now.
First down, Jacksonville.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they...
Devon Achane. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. The Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead.
Makes the score Dolphins 63. Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A short one taken at the 10.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. Catch made there by Burks. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 36.
Run out of the gun, and it's Chutin. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
Second down, Jackson.
And 4.
Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down. First down at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Chutin. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Jackson up top again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
13.
Now it's Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a third and 2. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Jags first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And the Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 10.
Back to throw, Jackson.
First down.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Second down.
No, we changed it.
Jackson looking to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Third and long.
No, we changed it.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Drill, 52. Set. Needle, blue, 33. Steel, black. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one out wide to Achane. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
A run up the middle with Achane. Big opening up the middle. 20, 15, and he's got another one. Devon Achane, touchdown Dolphins. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins stretch things out even further. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a run with their tight end. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. Another run here with Tootin. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It's third and 4. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He will find Thomas. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's another Jaguars first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Now Jackson.
First down, Jacksonville.
A short throw caught by Kincaid.
Jackson's pass.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 48-yard line.
On second down, it's Tootin. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Now, Jackson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
and it's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull up any sort of comeback.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
7-yard line.
Red, 38. Hut, hut.
Throwing now from the gun. This pass is caught by Scott. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Here we go.
43-yard line.
Black 40. Smash, smash. Set.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jason Sanders.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got it. That's Burks. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Jaguars.
First and 10, Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the Dolphins. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.